Small town boy in a big arcade. Hello, Duncan.
Small town boy in Tel Aviv.
You're finally here. How are you feeling?
Great. Yeah, it's such a great feeling being here. Warm people, lovely food again, nice weather, luckily.
Yeah.
And also like the whole experience of the first rehearsal, how well organized everything is, that really like mind-blowing, yeah.
That's just happened. So much hype building up to that. What was it like for you to finally hit the stage?
It was actually, I was quite calm actually, yeah, because it was so well organized, and I went from the monitoring man to the microphone man to this to that, like in all sorts of like orders, and they all figured it really well out there. So I was really calm. I thought like, okay, this is where I'm gonna perform. This is my piano, no keyboard, piano. Yeah, and I actually got the chance to like look around, see the venue, see the arena, see count all the chairs, almost like really relaxing actually, yeah.
And we were waiting for a big fish tank to be rolled out, and you two appear nude and swimming. Different vibe here. What's the story with your staging?
Actually, I wanted to bring it back to the point where how I wrote Arcade, which was behind the piano, like sitting behind that piano, just me, the piano, the song. And this time hopefully a lot of people who would love to listen to what the story is about. I think that focus on music is the only thing that is the line, has been the line throughout this whole experience. So I really wanted to take a piece of that feeling I had when I wrote the song to the stage.
And there's a white light in the background. What does that symbolize?
I think I'm not gonna say anything about that still.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's a surprise coming in the second.
Maybe there might be a surprise in the second, yeah.
We were guessing maybe that light's like the impossible love you're trying to reach.
It could be.
Huh.
Fill in the dots yourself.
Oh, this is a mystery. Maybe the light will hit you and you will illuminate.
Yeah, maybe it will. Yeah. We've seen that before with the Netherlands, right? Like the shine.
The toppers, shout out to you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very exciting. Clothing-wise, we were reading in Dutch media that maybe something more glamorous is coming.
No, actually what I was wearing is the thing I am.
Oh, and it is glamorous. It's sufficiently glam.
Sorry, Shaq. You designed it. You've put many hours of work in it, but still we want something glamorous. No, it's just me. It's me. I like it this way. I'm not really about that like whole circus act performance. So if people expect that, I think they will be disappointed. Yeah, there's no circus or fireworks or whatever coming. It's just a song, honey.
You are the greatest showman, even without the circus attire. So well done, you.
I also like that movie, so
it's fantastic.
Yeah, right.
Zac Efron can sing.
The Greatest Showman.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Hugh
really
Jackman.
Nice. Yeah, that's great. I've never really thought of like ever seeing him singing in a movie, because I only think of X-Men when I see him.
Oh, that's right.
Wolverine. Yeah.
Yes. It was very, very hairy, that performance.
Was it?
Yes, he was playing an animal. So.
I just remember like the claws.
Yeah.
Which I found really cool when I was younger. I wanted to be Wolverine all of the time. Yeah.
But you are a superhero of the stage.
Thank you.
We keep referring to Dutch media because they're covering you. Everything you do, there seems to be a news article. And one thing they talked about was the keyboard / piano / a grand piano is coming.
What is it? Yeah. They did. I saw some reactions. I saw some good reactions. I saw some bad reactions. I think where there is room to say something, they take it. And that's kind of what's happening now. I think it's a bit too soon to judge right now, because there's still a second rehearsal coming. There are other rehearsals coming. And everything by now has gone by plan. So and I'm not going into details still, because we have a second rehearsal tomorrow, Saturday. So yeah, I think things will work out. Just calm down, ease your minds, sit back and watch the performance. Yeah.
And will the audience hold their iPhones up and turn the lights on? Will there be a Starscape? I would, because you're at the center of this like swirling kind of cauldron, I guess, of energy. You're there.
I don't really know if they are able to do that.
You should request it.
Should I?
Yeah.
Should you request that with the Eurovision? I don't know where to ask.
Absolutely. Who? Hans, your stage director, Hans von Peacock. What's his name?
Hans Pannekuchen.
There we go. Pannekuchen.
Which means pancakes.
Pancake?
Did you didn't
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, pancakes. Hans pancakes.
So was he happy with your performance? He thinks everything's on track.
Everything is on track. He was really happy to see what was happening, what was going on. We're getting close to that like personal feeling also, and it depends on camera movements and like close-ups, those kind of things. So things to do tomorrow, but I think for every contestant there are things to do, like after a first rehearsal, the first time things come like combine for the first time, like all these different like people and ideas come together in one stage. We'll see tomorrow. Yeah. You
recently gave your first concert where you were headlining. What was that like?
That was crazy. It was 450 people, sold out. A lovely stage, a lovely venue, almost theater kind of vibe, but still like a pop theater almost. It was great, and people were quiet, like really quiet. You could hear a needle drop, as they say in Dutch. It was so quiet, and they really listened to the songs. They were enthusiastic about the songs, positive reactions, and I'm happy that more music is about to come after Arcade.
Because you've been simultaneously recording in Stockholm while preparing for Eurovision.
Yes.
It's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, and there's a lot of things coming up.
Can you tease any of those things?
No, I can't.
Okay.
No, and I won't, because I think the focus now is Eurovision.
Yes.
Especially these weeks, these days. It's so close by, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens after that.
Would you say that Arcade typifies or is the best example of the genre you play in, or are you quite diverse in your musical genres?
No, I do think Arcade is like the center where I like to start from. Yeah. Also music-wise, I do think Arcade is kind of the center of the sound that I like to hear in my music. And of course, music evolves throughout the years, days, hours even. So we'll just see what happens, yeah. It's so mysterious, right? This whole interview has like a mysterious vibe.
Yeah, you're holding back a lot, but it's okay. He teases, we listen, we guess.
Great.
When you went in the viewing room, and obviously surprises are to come, were you happy with what you saw, or were you thinking, oh, I wish we could see what's to come now?
I was happy with what I saw, and I was happy with like what I saw at that moment, like in keeping in mind this was the first time ever all these talents combined, so the lights, the all these skills came together in those 3 times we rehearsed it, and from the first time till the third already there were so many huge details changed, which was great, which was good, and I do think that process will continue tomorrow, and of course I'm looking forward to see what it will look like in the end.
6 lasers, I think, or 12 lasers, I can't remember, at the end, blue light.
Maybe if you count them tomorrow, then I can remind that for the orange carpet on Sunday. So whenever they like ask me that question, I'll just say, yeah, wiwibloggs counted them, and they're actually...
Pretty sure it's 12. You've got 6 on each side, kind of crisscrossing.
I have no idea. I was so focused on singing the song and performing and like feeling it. To me, the first rehearsal was all about like feeling the ambience, feeling the venue, the how am I gonna sit, how I'm gonna perform, how I'm gonna feel on that stage. That's so important if you sing such a personal song, I think.
You have a money shot, everyone's saying. It's when the camera is looking up at you.
Money shot.
You know what I mean? This is where you're making your coins, and you're looking straight at it. Do you know what shot I'm talking about? There we go. You have it. You hit it every single time.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. Thank you.
It's just flowing, Duncan. It's just flowing with you.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm not doing anything different than just being me, actually. So yeah.
That's fantastic. And here, you've obviously played big arenas, like the Eurovision in concert. That was 5,000 people.
That was the first time, actually. Before that, I sang a cover for 10,000, but that's it.
And so here we're approaching that number. It's a big audience, and you were in that space. Did it feel different to your 450-person concert a few weeks ago?
Of course it did. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it's a different vibe. You feel smaller. You feel more fragile, maybe. I felt more fragile, but it doesn't really make me nervous to feel fragile, because I've been fragile and like small and vulnerable, actually, all my life. So it's a good feeling. I think it's a strength to feel vulnerable and to show vulnerability. So hopefully that will work out on the big stage.
How have you felt small? You're so tall.
I am tall. Dutch people are tall, yeah, but no, kind of like a lot of being bullied a lot when I was younger because of like the fly there.
Thank you so much. You're a gentleman.
Yeah, being bullied, it makes you feel small from time to time, especially when it's every day being bullied at school. But at the same time, it made me feel really safe when I sat behind a piano and sang my own songs, was able to make mistakes and learn that from those mistakes in art, good things can come, and like maybe from the biggest mistake, the best song can happen.
And I just want to talk about fatigue quickly, because the Eurovision favorite for months carries this title, Eurovision favorite, and now we're at Eurovision. Do you think being the favorite has weighed on you? Has it been a burden in any way?
No burden. I do feel pressure, but it's more like a compliment, positive pressure. But yeah, there are expectations, so yeah, pressure is there, but burden is a bit negative. I think it's a great thing that people would love to see me win. I'm here to hopefully win. I want to win. I'd love to win, and I'm doing my ultimate best to make that happen. But at the same time, I reckon everything can happen. Yeah. So I'm 2 feet on the ground and still seeing it as the biggest compliment you can get when you participate in Eurovision.
And Dutchies want you to win.
Yes.
You can't go on any Dutch news site without seeing Duncan Laurence at the moment.
Yeah. They're going crazy. The Netherlands is going crazy about Eurovision, which is really nice to see and really nice to feel. And I just see it as a big compliment also, like a big positive, enthusiastic vibe from the Netherlands sending towards me, which is great.
What do you think it would mean to them if you actually won?
I think it would mean that a lot of generations would finally experience the Eurovision at a different level. That it would mean that it would come to the Netherlands and they could actually see it from up close, instead of it being something that is only organized in other countries and we'll just send someone. And yeah, I think it will change the perspective of Eurovision for a lot of Dutchies. Hopefully it will. Yeah.
Bringing it home. Duncan Laurence.
Bringing it home. Hopefully. We'll see. We need to see. Fingers crossed.
Are you watching other people's rehearsals, or are you tuning everyone out?
I can't really watch. I did watch the YouTube, the small videos, because I was really curious about how they would perform, and also to see what can we expect from them. So I did watch that, but I don't really have the time to go to the venue and watch the whole performance. Are we allowed to?
Yeah, second rehearsals are open.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe I will watch it.
Put on some eyeglasses, because everyone will attack you for selfies.
No.
You need to get out of the firing line.
Oh no! Then I'll just say, no, I'm here for rehearsals. No.
And do you have a favorite among the other acts?
Two. Michaela, Chameleon.
Oh.
I think I woke up this week 3 times immediately singing "Come on, Chameleon," and I was like, why is this so good? Shit. So that kind of scared me, whoa, she has a good song and a good voice also. And I saw a bit of her staging on a YouTube video, which is awesome. Really great, almost a video clip performance, which we happen to see a lot with the Swedish before the previous entries of Sweden. I think they did a great job on that, and I'm looking forward to see her perform. And Mahmoud still.
Oh, Italy.
Yes. I heard he's sick, and I think that's so, or he's ill. Like his throat is
Right, it's inflamed, sore throat.
Oh, sore throat. Yeah. Yeah. That's the worst thing that can happen now, I think. So feeling sorry for him. I hope sending him love and health. Yes.
And you mentioned the kind of innovative stage show of Malta. Yours is the exact opposite. It's very simple.
Yeah.
At least what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a strength?
I don't know. I think it's a strength if I like see it with the music. I do think it strengthens the whole vibe and the story of it. I don't know if I should compare it to others because it's so difficult. I'll leave that to the Europeans.
Well said. You are such a diplomat, so
Yes.
well spoken.
Yes, but I'm not a politic. I will never go into politics.
Yeah, we'll avoid all those questions as
Yeah.
well. Best hair at Eurovision. Duncan Laurence, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Always
Thank
so
you
good
so
to
much.
see you.
Yes, it is. I like it. Thank you.